The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down is Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
The ball carrier.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
after 7-0 on EA Sports.
the end of the first quarter with the score Seahawks 7, Buccaneers 0.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Brady. Then he finds Gronk. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and he dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Come on, Step. I will fix my drink. I'm ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denying his bid for a 2nd score.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Buccaneers nothing. Jason.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This is Jones. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Ronald Jones.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
First down.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there. Nothing fancy. Get the ball out to the back, and you're asking him to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that. Picks up the first down. I can't wait till we get to the point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer picks it up for the first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Brady. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
To Ronald Jones.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Brady. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
First down.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete.
Justin Watson as time expires in the first half. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Kicking off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second and 11 now. Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Brought down back at the 19.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They do go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Wilson leaves this one with Penning. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Check nickel. Reload. 70 range. 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Wilson. Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Seahawks 21, Buccaneers 14. Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Block at the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Blocked it on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
Wilson on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson, flush to his right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At the 43-yard line.
Penny, a first down carry. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson dancing to his left. He'll find Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Extra point.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Taken down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, one set. Check my
Now it's Carson. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
29-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Buccaneers' 4-yard line.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Wilson forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. 4th and goal, Charles. All the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll go again to Jones. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Airing this one out for Evans.
Come on, man.
He
The fuck
rifles
you
one
throwing
that's
the ball there,
intercepted.
man?
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return comes to him right at the 44-yard
It was early in the
line.
morning. I don't even play in the morning
That
like this.
interception, maybe the exclamation mark on
Put the
it
dog
really all
in
around has
shit.
been a good
Good game,
performance.
Stepper, man.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session.
Yeah, I ain't quit. We playing it out, but I'm just saying.
I think the next time the offense gets
Bullshit ass
I just
shit
think
throwing the ball out like that,
getting
man.
done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar
I'll
points
be
come
saying
after me,
shit.
I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this one is incomplete.
On the keeper.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson flushed out right.
Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
12. Check.
Now it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
My
Into heavy
goddamn ball.
traffic, and it's
You can't just run
intercepted.
anything. Keep running up
Carlton
and down.
Davis
Shit.
picks it.
Run that shit on me.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting
Stick
the
to
ball
the
in the
trip.
end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll let one go deep for Howard.
And that is incomplete. Took a
Just
shot
wake him
there
up.
on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Brady going to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Wilson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson being chased out left. And that is incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Right there.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Look at that.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. Put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
What?
DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air. Because right now, we're seeing a big time performance. That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, they selling you right now. They're selling you right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
I don't think that's the pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm starting to wonder, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play and in the end zone. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Buccaneers 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
One final try now for Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille
Really? He's
Griffin
back
to the
in time.
pack.
Stop
And
playing,
that
man.
will write a finish to this ball game.
Final score, Seahawks 50.
Oh, shit.
Buccaneers
Charles, it's one
Good
thing to
game,
win, it's
man.
another thing to win and put
It
up
was a
the
little early for
points
me,
that they
hell.
did.
I don't never play
Where
this
were they
early.
clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
What you had to do?
What a game to put up that number of points.
I see. Yeah, I see. It really wasn't nothing timing off and everything. It's early for me. That's all it was.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can
Played
do
a good
anything
game,
wrong.
though.
Whenever
You
call
ran
a
your
right
little
pass,
system
it's all gonna
good.
work.
That's called being in the zone.
Okay, all right, take it easy. Who is that?
Good hit, boy.
What you talking about, Will?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
I gotta go, man.
Check us out at easports.com.
Yeah, I got the roll.
It's a win for the Seahawks here as we
Yeah, you
say
know I
so
don't play this
long
early.
from Seattle.
Yeah, I don't never play this early. All right, who is that talking about giving points? Who is this? So I know for next time. Who is this? Who is this talking about giving points? Oh, okay. Okay. All right, long way. Damn. Man, I'm out. I'll be back.
dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay.